Welcome to the City Chronicle live news report. My name is Frank Skinner, owner of the City Chronicle newspaper, and together with my colleague and chief editor Nora Thomas, this is today's news. The Faceless and Darkstone showdown. We bring you exclusive footage of a convoy and subsequent gunfight as Faceless Assets attempted to intercept a convoy at the vineyard. And their BCSO officer was also very lucky he didn't kill their asset, I'll be honest.
Since the naming of Kyle Brett as new chief of police, we have been going around the city asking citizens about their opinion of the new chief.
Thanks, Nora. Now, let's take a look at our first story as we bring you exclusive footage of a military convoy being attacked by the terrorist organisation known as the Faceless. It all started here at the Pacific Allied shipyard, with the Darkstone convoy paused for a currently unknown reason. Myself and Nora arrived here to find armed men patrolling the gates of the shipyard.
We positioned ourselves on top of a roof to get a better view of the military men. Instead of that, what we saw was a helicopter flying around and a masked man hiding by the electrical grid.
We believed that the masked man dressed in a construction uniform was quite likely hiding on top of this rooftop. As you can see from the view behind me, it would have given him the perfect vantage point to keep an eye on the Darkstone convoy.
The two military helicopters were stopped at the Maze Arena parking lot, whilst the convoy had been stopped by the police just as it at this intersection.
It was here at the Pegasus Hotel in Vinewood that we would then get our first sighting of the leader of Darkstone, known as Delta One. As well as that, we would see two mystery people being escorted by Darkstone to the convoy, which would then travel north.
The last stop at the convoy's itinerary was the vineyards. By the time we got here, armed guards were already surrounding the area. From our viewing point, we could see cars circling the area, and then all hell broke loose.
And that's when we would see someone that we feel very confident in stating is a now known faceless asset, Mr. Sneaky, abducting the man in the suit. There are still some unanswered questions about this convoy, such as who were the two mystery people being escorted by Darkstone, and why did the Faceless deem it so important to send their assets to intercept that Darkstone convoy. We'll take a deeper delve into this in this week's 10th edition of the City Chronicle newspaper. But for now, let's take a delve into our second story, as we asked the citizens of this great city their opinions on Carl Pred being named the Chief of Police. PD's been through a bit of change recently with the announcement of Carl Pred being the new Chief of Police. What are your initial thoughts so far about Mr. Pred?
Well, I'll be honest there, sir. I haven't really ever met Kyle Pratt before. I heard that he was a criminal before coming into the department and taking the most important position in the LSPD, the chief. But after having a few weeks of interaction with other officers and also hearing him on the radio and just seeing his presence and the changes he's made, I fucking love every single thing he's done. I think he's exactly what LSPD needs. We don't need pussies in the department. We are the goddamn PD, not the pussy department.
Is actually someone that has seen me and says, you know what, you are not a bad officer. You are actually someone that takes initiative and actually gets things done. And that's why I value Kyle Pred, all right? It's not about what you've done in the past. It's not about what you do, what about this. It's all about coming up with things to do rather than chasing 20th, 100th ping of the day.
Chief Pred is the future of the LSPD, and he's gonna rock it. He's gonna rock it like a hurricane. Yeah.
I feel like Kyle Pred is the greatest chief that MRPD has ever had, and he is a savior of the city, and he is helping give the PD a big set of balls, and we're going to stomp out crime.
That we're not going to be pussies. If we say we're going to shoot somebody or pit somebody, we give them one warning and one warning only.
Amazing. Now, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Kumar, before I hand you over to my colleague Nora, do you have any concerns about Mr. Pred's links with the organisation known as the Besties?
Absolutely not, brother, because at the end of the day, right, Aubrey Webster is a fucking small fish. He's an idiot. Who the hell would be fucking wow, scaredy cat over that guy? You know what I mean? The only people that should be feared is the people that you write about in the notebook. The Faceless. What the hell? Scared of the Besties? What the hell is that, idiot?
Kyle Pred, sanguine war hero to terrorist in prison to chief of police. Now that is a story of reformation right there, if I've ever seen one. And, I've definitely seen some stories of reformation, including myself. So, yeah, I'm all about that shit. Wait, can I swear on this? I apologize. Fuck.
You can say whatever you want, mate. Don't even worry.
And, whatever his vision is, I hope he has 6 more months to fulfill it.
He needs to work on actually making me sergeant, all right? It's now time to work on me. He's worked on Tom, Dick, and Harry. He's made Jeb this, made Peach that, made Carmine this, all of that lovely jubbly stuff, all right? He's focusing on that kind of initiative, all right? But now he needs to focus on Argent Kamar, right? Make me sergeant, even make me assistant chief, maybe, make me captain, who bloody knows. At the end of the day, brother, I want to do what I must be doing. All right, and back in Mumbai, I was known as the chief of Mumbai. All right, and what I did is I catch Pablo Escobar. I didn't catch Pablo Escobar. I caught the Indian Pablo Escobar. His name was Sakdeep Singh. All right, and what he used to do, right? He used to sell and smuggle samosa. Disgusting, and I caught him, idiot man.
Now, you might be thinking, those are some very positive reviews about Mr. Carl Pred. I thought I'd heard some different things. It's fair to say that there were some people that had some differing opinions than those we just showed you. However, none of those people wanted to be reported on camera. Now that's it for this week's first ever City Chronicle live news report. A reminder that this Friday we will be releasing the 10th edition of the City Chronicle newspaper, and we hope to bring you more live news reports in the coming weeks. I've been your host, Frank Skinner. Thanks to our editor-in-chief, Laura Thomas, and we will see you next time.